this story hit Tucker Carlson tonight, last week on Fox News. I think it was Monday night last week. So it's been 1 week ago that it was on Tucker Carlson, which of course vaulted it into, really, really national prominence. And of course, I've known Amos Miller for decades. It seems like a long, long time. It breaks your heart what's happening to him, but he made a fatal flaw, Sina. He made a fatal flaw, and the flaw was signing the judge's cease and desist order from a year ago. So if we could back up a minute, Amos has a personal membership association. It's called a PMA, Personal Membership Association. These are popping up all over the country. So there are things where if Amos goes down, it's going to set bad precedent for a lot of people that are trying to mimic some of the things that he's done. But one of the problems with Tucker Carlson's coverage the other night was that it was just the typical sensational USDA's going after Amishmen. Why can't Biden go after somebody that's a real criminal and not send gumshoes after an Amishman? But legal issues like this, as you know, they're never just cut and dried. There's always some sort of thing going on. And so what Amos has crafted for himself is what's called a personal membership association. It's the basis of numerous farm to consumer interfaces now around the country. It's one of those loopholes. It's modeled after the country club, the golf country club, which is not public. In other words, if a private golf club wants to exclude somebody, you can't just walk into a private country club and say, "Hey, I want to play 18 holes." There are rules. I mean, from dress rules to dues paying rules, all sorts of things. And so these are non-public, and therefore courts have ruled forever that these do not have to comply with, for example, the Americans with Disabilities Act. They do not have to comply with that. They don't have to comply with numerous things that public places would have to comply with. And don't read into this. I'm not opposed to helping handicapped people. Don't read into this. But it is important to understand that the PMA, the Personal Membership Association, is very much considered a non-public entity. It is a private group of people. That's what Amos has. He has a Personal Membership Association. Well, the USDA came in on him, and it's big. He's got like 4,000 families. It's one of the biggest ones in the country, and he's been at it a long, long time. Well, the USDA came in and they pierced that of the PMA and accused him of selling. They said, "You don't really have a personal membership association. This is a facade, a charade. You're really a retail store, and you're selling meat and poultry that is not inspected by a government inspector." Now, you got to realize that these inspection laws are pretty ubiquitous and eclectic through the system. You can't sell a pork chop unless it's been inspected by a government agent. That's what our country has come to. Even to a neighbor, to somebody at church, even to a longtime friend, it's illegal. All right, and of course, Sina and I are both adamant that should not be the case, but it is the case right now. Hi, everybody. To watch the full episode of Beyond Labels, click on the subscription link located in the description box.